Here at Arbeia Roman Fort to talk about one of the last finds of the season before the site closed down over winter, which is a rather gorgeous hairpin. This is it's made out of antler and almost certainly was made here at the fort at some stage. This is just hand carved. From earlier excavations, we actually got some fragments of antler that have been used. You can see the tine coming off there, but the saw marks where they've chopped a bit off here to cut it down into smaller fragments. Get the smaller bits like this, and again they'd cut that down in half and then use that for making the pins out of. It's a very simple design with just a round head. Quite common to have them like this, but this is unusual in that it's almost complete. It's just lost. It's the very tip, but in this case it's likely that it actually has dropped out of the hair without being noticed, rather than thrown out as being broken, which is most of archaeological finds is rubbish that's been thrown out. They were used for holding up women's hair. Had long hair, held it up in a bun, and they'd need between sort of 3 or 5 of them to actually hold their hair up successfully. We know this from some graves where the hairpins are actually still being found in situ, and you can actually see how many they had. This type of head started to be made from the mid-2nd century onwards into the 3rd century, and that fits in very well with the context where it was actually found. This was found outside the fort in the civilian settlement, and it was just in a layer of general household rubbish, bits and pieces that had been thrown out by the side of a road. This is just one of many finds we actually found during this year's excavations. We found coins, glass beads, even a bone whistle, a very rare bone whistle, and then the normal sort of hobnails from soldiers' belts, boots, belts, fittings, and so on, which all help us just to give an idea of Roman life in the site during the 3rd century.